Welcome back, guys, to the channel. Today we're doing another feature film on this really cool 034 Motorsport Stage 1 E85 RS3. So I've got the owner here, Ron, over here off in the distance. We're going to talk to him in a minute here and get kind of an interview with him on this car. This thing is so cool, though. So you guys might remember about a year ago, to the day almost, we're a day shy of the day I'm filming this video, but it's been, by the time you guys see this video, it'll be a year in like 2 or 3 days, whatever. Me and Ron drove to Huntsville, Alabama to go pick up this car. We took his first Hyundai Veloster in there, which he traded in on this car. He wound up liking that car so much we went and bought a second one. So boys rolling in money to have this and another Veloster in. But yeah, this car has been an absolute treat over the year that he's had it. I've driven this car quite a bit. I don't know if I'm gonna get to drive it today. He may let me drive. But this thing is just insane. So we're going to talk to Ron here in a minute, and get his full mod list with this car. But that's kind of the story. We went and he bought this car last year, and I would say it was one of his dream cars, and it's been an absolute treat. So anyway, I'm going to hand this over to Ron, and we're going to talk to him about his mod list and the story behind this car. All right, so we got Ron over here. I'm going to hand him this mic, interview style. We're going to get this whole story behind this build list and all that stuff's on the car. Kaysen's in the middle trying to set up for a shoot too, so he might be in the background here. But all right, Ron, take the floor. Tell us your mod list, and let's talk about this car.
I mean, there's not really much done to it. We're just on 034 springs. We are on 034 mid pipes, I believe. And then we have this intake right here.
So, if you're familiar with my build, this is the same intake we have on my car. The only difference is he has the carbon variant. I have just the standard metal variant, but it is the same Blaze Performance intake. You were one of the first ones to get it for the RS3, if I remember correctly, right?
Yes.
So you were one of the first ones to come up pre-order. He did order it through EQT as well. So yeah, we're both a part of the Blaze intake gang.
Oh yeah.
So what else you got done to this thing?
That's it. Techniform wheels, which I got from that Cameron guy that built his RS3.
Cameron Alford.
Yes. So I got those wheels. That's it. I mean, it's stage 1 E85 with 034.
TCU is right.
TCU stage 1. They only have a stage 1 TCU tune.
So how much power do you think this makes?
Probably. I mean, I'm guessing like right at 500 to the wheels, maybe a little shy. I still don't have a downpipe, which I'm working on getting. But right now I need some brakes. So
yeah, you guys might see during the driving clip, the brake light is illuminated on the dash.
Yes.
And that is why. It's because the brake wear sensors have tripped on this car for the pads.
Yep.
And he literally, right before we filmed this video, ordered a set of EBC yellow stuffs for this car. So yeah, that is going to be coming soon. So yeah, like you said, it's just a pretty simple bolt-on build. He's got the spoiler on the back. It's a pretty subtle build, but this thing is a rocket. It is by far the fastest car in our friend group. I don't think any of us will be able to touch it. I think the only cars that come close is my GTI and Michael's Speed 3. So Kaysen will catch up eventually. His Mark 6 probably won't be too far behind soon. But yeah, we're going to go and let Kaysen do his video next, and then we'll jump in and do some driving stuff. You guys have already seen Ron drive the car. I don't know if he's going to let me drive in this video, but if he does, that'd be kind of cool. Even though I didn't bring my POV stuff. So
we will see.
Someone will have to film for me. But anyway, let's get on with the video. All right, guys, we are now in the RS3. Ron has decided to let me have a hand at this thing. So, yeah, it's the brake pad light. What were you talking about earlier? So this should be fun. I'm not going to push it too hard at Ron's request because of the brake pads. So we're just going to have a nice leisurely drive. We'll do a couple pulls, nothing too crazy. Definitely not in front of that GSP right there. That would be no. The flutter. I don't think I've driven this thing, Ron, since you did the intake. This thing's fun. So this has the DQ500 transmission, which is the best variant of the DSG they ever made. It's a wet clutch. It's a 7-speed. It's really aggressive internals. It's a pretty common swap on drag-built Mark 7s, especially with the 2 liters. Big boy, big power 2-liter cars. Because this transmission can handle power, that the standard GQ250s and GQ381s just flat out can't handle the GTI and Golf R 6 and 7 speed DSG transmissions. So it's a bit more aggressive, which I like when you're driving in dynamic mode in this car, which would be sport and most of these cars. The rev matches are so nice in this thing. Big toe a little bit. So one thing right away I will say is that like the steering is so much tighter than the Mark 7 GTI that I have. Probably the tightest of any VW group car I've ever driven. I think, you know, like I think Case and me and your GTIs are pretty vague in comparison to this. When you've driven this car, you know how the steering is. So Ron, I believe, has gotten this car. Have you done not sub 2 seconds 0 to 60, but have you done sub 3 seconds 0 to 60 in this car?
Definitely like 3.5.
3.5? 3.5 to 60 in this thing, though, on street tires. On the street, I might add. This wasn't on a drag strip. It's bonkers. That's really fast for any car, let alone, you know, a street car. So yeah, I mean, this thing is just great. The steering wheel is probably one of my favorite wheels I've held of any car.
Oh my God, okay.
Holy crap.
Get my pants, bro. You built boost so quick. You know, light turned green, you said,
Holy cow. I don't think I've launch controlled this before. Like with this tune on it.
we gotta get to your house quick. I'm about to
Holy cow, man. That was crazy. Oh, it spun him too. Holy cow. They don't launch like no GTI. Holy crap, man. That was crazy. Y'all good back there?
Yeah.
Casey's stomach's in his throat.
Just nonchalant.
Nonchalant.
You don't wear out your...
This thing is just a treat. I love the 2-liter platform, but the Daza's just always been just a treat of an engine. It's the perfect middle ground. So you don't have V6 size, you don't have 4-cylinder lack of torque, you're just gone. Like, it's literally just the perfect combination. I don't know why more manufacturers don't make 5-cylinder engines. Why Audi and Volvo had to just run the show with them. Like, granted, Audi does a better job, but that's just my take.
Quit short shifting. And I shit my pants. Nobody let off the gas. Okay. Jordan.
Yeah. He took that corner.
I wonder when he was gonna let off the gas.
He took that corner.
Yeah, you gotta
downshift.
have a second. And then
Once it
stop.
downshifts, then you go ahead and
Oh
paddle.
my God. Okay, all right, your neighborhood's right here.
That was an absolute blast. So gotta give a huge thanks to Ron back there for letting me drive this thing. It's been a blast. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. This thing has been an absolute treat. Hope you guys enjoyed some of the driving. I tried to put on a bit of a show, but you know, it's not my car. So maybe probably went a little too hard, but it's okay. It was fun. Ron approved of it, so I just did what he told me to do. So anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Have a great day.